Hello. Yes, it's been a while, but October has been a ride, and it's been a while. Let's address the elephant in the room, shall we? I've been on YouTube since 2009, and I am pretty sure that I've never uploaded a video like I did last time, and I'm really hopeful that I never do it again. Because although it was a very true in the moment video, I don't usually put that much of me online. And so I went to take it down because after recording it and uploading it, I was pretty much totally embarrassed by the emotional breakdown that was in that video. And by then, a whole ton of you had left me a bazillion wonderful messages. And so I knew if I took it down, somebody would notice it, and then it'd be like, oh my God, is she okay? You know, and life is a bumpy road right now. But I do want to reiterate that health-wise and life-wise, in general, my family is fine. Everybody's breathing. I'm still married. We had a lot of them thinking that I would, there was trouble in paradise, and no, it wasn't that kind of thing. But I'm just not going to get into what it was. I could have bet money that as soon as I sat down, I'd get my phone going off. Hold on. How do I even turn this down? Okay, let's try that. It probably will ding again because iPhone came out with like 65 different new updates, and if it's not broke, let's break it. Anyways, I'm not going to respond to all the comments. I read every single one of them, and to say you guys are wonderful is just not enough. I appreciate every single word that was said. I needed to hear every single word that you said and wrote. I guess you didn't say it, you wrote it. It is a weird time of my life right now, and I'm really grateful for you guys, and I thank you again from the bottom of my heart for all the kind messages that you left and everybody checking on me and that kind of stuff. And luckily most of you follow me on IG or Facebook, so you know that I didn't vanish. I just haven't posted a video. But we're in a let's learn to live a new way stage right now, and so we're all just trying to figure out a new footing. And it'll be fine, and it is nothing like a lot of people are going through, and I don't have a lot of negative stuff in my life, and so I guess when big things show up, they are huge. But anyways, I just wanted to say thank you, and to be honest, I'm really sorry that I uploaded it, because I don't really think you guys come to YouTube to have somebody unload on you. And I probably won't do it again because I want you guys to come here and have fun and enjoy it and learn something and find something new and laugh at me and that kind of stuff. And I that was a very serious video, and it's not my normal, and which if you've been here, and there were so many people that said, I just found you, and I'm like, oh gosh, and that's the first video you get to watch. I am so sorry. But anyways, I just wanted to say I appreciate everything that was said, and let's not do it again, right? Because there's enough of that in the world. Okay, I have been busy. In my last video, I showed all the things that I hope to get stitched and that kind of stuff. Well, I will tell you that I had lots of stitching time in October. And so not only did I get a whole bunch of things stitched, I had 12 kitted fall stitches that I wanted to get done. I stitched 10 of them. I've fully finished 9 of them, and I will finish the last one this weekend. But I ran out of fall juice to stitch the last 2 that I had. I actually had 3 because I found one that was adorable, but I'm gonna save it, and I'm done. I'm done with fall, everything. So, and November I have winter stitching and that kind of stuff, and which I'm not gonna go too deep into on this video because I don't have my shit together. And so I have a few of my patterns printed out that I want to share, all freebies. And again, if you follow me on Facebook, I post all of the freebies I find. I post over there. So if you're looking for some stitches to stitch that you don't have to pay for, they're legit freebies, by the way. But I have a little bit of news that I want to do first. I got to go to my first cross-stitching meetup Zoom thingy, and it was put on by Created to Be Create BH on Instagram. So, and it was a lot of fun. There was a lot of wonderful ladies there. She likes to set up games and all kinds of things like that. And it was just really a lot of fun. I was completely intimidated and overwhelmed and had about this much to contribute, but they were very kind and tolerated my silence. So hopefully I will be better in the next one. But if you are looking for a more private, smaller group that does a lot of activities, I think they're doing an ornament exchange, and they also do a little bit of quilting, and I don't know, there was a whole list of things that they're doing right now. Check out, and I'll put her info here. Created to Create BH. And Becky is her name. And she's on Instagram. I don't know exactly where else she is. I know she's on YouTube also, but I follow her on Instagram. But the other thing I wanted to mention on that, because it's kind of been the topic of where can we just hang out and work on our cross stitch, you know, Zoom wise, virtually, that kind of thing. And oh my goodness, I've forgotten her name, so I'm going to put it here. I took notes of everything but this. A lovely lady private messaged me on Facebook and said I should check out the Stitching 911 group. And they do Zooms every weekend. Just hang out. I haven't caught one yet. I'm hopefully going to do it this weekend so that I can finish. But Stitching 911, and you know 911 Stitcher, Stacy is her first name. Alexander, I think, is her, but she's on YouTube. Everybody knows her. I will link all of that information down below. Is the admin? She runs the group, and but they do a Zoom meetup call thing. I'm still not up on the lingo. Every single weekend, and so if you're looking for a virtual hangout for cross stitching, you might join that group and. Let them know I sent you over there. And if you are looking for something to do this weekend, I'm going to try to do it this weekend. So come hang out. Let's go try it, right? Be brave. Be brave. If I can click on the link and my Zoom works, you guys can too. I was so intimidated. I got off that last meetup and I told Dale, I was just like, oh my God, they're never going to talk to me again. It was nuts. But I take a couple of get-togethers to warm up, and then you can't shut me up. But until then, I'm like, I just have to feel my way out. I deal with a lot of anxiety, and which has gotten better over the years, but new things really, really, really clam me up. And so now that I know how it works, I'm yeah. Anyways. So that is the Zoom cross stitch, the information that I have to share on that. The other thing I wanted to share was that I hit 5,000 followers on Instagram. I haven't posted it yet, so you guys are getting the FYI 411 whatever early, because you might want to jump over and follow, so when it posts you get a chance, you get signed up. I'm going to do a $50 giveaway to Etsy on my Instagram as a thank you for reaching 5,000 followers. I am so excited, and I hope to be doing that same thing here on my YouTube channel. I am like 100 and some odd subscribers away from 7,000 on YouTube, and if I reach that, when I reach that, positive thinking, I'm going to do a $50 giveaway to Etsy or Amazon on my YouTube channel so that I can say thank you. So share. Give me up to the 7,000 and we'll do the $50 giveaway. I'm doing these kind of giveaways to either, you know, like Etsy or Amazon, because I would rather you spend the shipping that I would spend to get you something on stuff. And this way international people get to be included, because most of the time you can't ship overseas. It's just nuts. If they even let you, I think in Australia you can't even get mail from the United States. I'm not sure where else, but so pop over to my Instagram, Mouse Potato Designs, and follow so that you can be popped up. I should have that up by Monday, I think. And I'm just gonna be brave and do it. I have no idea how to do an Etsy giveaway, but I think it can't be that difficult. I mean, it's a gift card. So, well, gift email. They don't do cards anymore, do they? So I'm going to do that for Reaching 5,000 over there. And if you follow me there and here, thank you. Good luck. Okay. Last thing I have that is a virtual, just me sitting here, is Audrey, Stitchy Witch 42. She kind of challenged me to make a witchy sheep. And if you all remember my little plush sheeps, she wanted one in a witchy form, which I thought was cool, and I hope that they turned out okay. But I'm gonna put up some pictures here of what it is, because she has already received it. And I made two because no sheep should travel alone. That's just sad, and I was having so much fun. But the little bodies are made out of a black towel, tea towel like thing that I found. I just loved the texture of it. I had some Halloween fabric that I made their little patches out of, and I ordered some special buttons to go on them. I made the hat out of felt, and the hat's out of felt, and I was pretty proud of how they came out. They actually looked witchy. So, and then the little faces, tails, and the ears are made out of felt, and they're little plushies. And I sent along this mug that I found. I don't even remember where I got it. All I know is I saw it and I was like, oh, that's Audrey. I have to so get it. I have to go get it. You have to go see her hat. She posted her witch hat, and frankly, rocked it. I admire people like that. I'm just gonna say that. But she is a very nice lady, and if you have not seen her YouTube channel, y'all are missing out, because she's hilarious. She has that salty humor that just draws me in, and I can't miss a single thing that she does. But anyway, so that's the witchy sheep that I sent along with chocolate, because it's required. And I had a lot of fun making them. Okay, so I think that got all my news. Check off. That's all my post-it notes I have sitting all over here. And so I got a whole table full of stuff, and that's what we're just gonna start with. So I'm gonna start. I don't have a haul, because honestly, I really don't remember what I got in October. I got actually a lot of journaling stuff in October that is just paper. So I don't really have that to share. I do have a ton of Dollar Tree stuff for Christmas that I got. So if you guys want to see just a Dollar Tree Christmas haul for things I hope to make into finishes, leave a comment down below and let me know, and I will dig through. I mean, hold it, hold please. This is what I got to make finishes with for Christmas and winter. So if you guys would like to see what's at the bottom of my tub of wonder for Christmas from Dollar Tree, let me know, and I'll do a video kind of showing and tell you what I plan to do with the stuff. Boy, I hope you can't tell how dirty my glasses are. Anybody else do this? I never wash my glasses forever. It takes forever for me to have the logic light bulb go off, and I'll be like looking around, spots on my glasses, because yeah. Anyways, the one haul I do have, I mean, I made a whole bunch of, I want to make a whole bunch of covered buttons. Lori Holt is to blame for that. Lisa from Little Annie's is also to blame, because I saw hers and I have to make them, but I of course had to make them myself. And I made, y'all, I have an illness. These are my little covered buttons, and they're my little baby sheep. They are, like I said, they're covered buttons, as you can tell. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. But when I saw those covered buttons, that was the first thing I thought of. I'm like, I bet I can make that into a sheep. But almost threw it. But aren't they cute? Little tiny. They're just little tiny ones. And then I was wandering around Amazon because apparently I think I have money and I don't. And I ran across these wood. They come with a glass bezel that you use for resin. But my thought is that I could put my little buttons in them. Little buttons in them, and then I have a way to hang them, and they come in all different like patterns. These are just the wood ones. They had metal ones and all kinds of shapes and stuff like that. But these are the ones that, I mean, there was a whole bag of them. So, but I thought that would be cute. So I'm working on putting that together, and I'll let you know if that ever gets put together. But I thought it would be really cute. And then you could hang this off of your project bags and stuff. Sorry, that was loud. But I thought that would be a fun thing to make use the covered buttons with. They're not the same size, but it's close. But you'd need to use the buttons that don't have the little prongy thing on the back, which the kits come with. So that is my covered buttons. And then I got a whole bunch of stuff finished, and I'll do my little quilty thing. I sewed something. I did quilting on the back of this. I don't know what this is called. It's like a coaster, I guess. But I was pretty proud of myself that you can make it. I sewed it together. It's my first real quilty thing, not counting a mask, and masks are not quilty. So, but anyways, so I made myself a coaster, which is good. Hold, please. Seriously, that was the whole point of having the coaster here, is because I had made a fresh cup of coffee, and that's what it was there for. But anyway, so I made a Halloween one a little bigger than this. You probably saw it on my Instagram. For my son to put on his desk so that it like a hot pad. Not a super hot pad, but anyway, so I was kind of proud of myself. It's square. I think that's like a win, right? It's square. Although the upside is this way, and I did it wrong. But you put that on the table, nobody's gonna know. All right, so that's my sewy thing. What do you want to bet I knocked this coffee over? Huh? Yeah. You ever have one of those moments where you think, I've got this, and you talk for another hour and then realize that you don't have it because it didn't record? Y'all, that is maddening. So I have no idea what I've said. I have no idea I have no idea. So we're just gonna start from mid-section and show the finishes, because that's all you're really here for anyways. Okay, finishes. First one I got was the Dollar Tree sign. And it used to have warm hearts in red glitter, weird red glitter. And I redid it, charted the warm hearts with the heart in the middle, and then I just covered it and made it part of the sign. And yeah, that's the sign I got from Dollar Tree. Added a little bow to the top, and yep, that was my first one. I think it turned out really cute. And it was $1. Can't beat that, right? Okay, so like I said, I have no idea what I said, what I didn't say, so we're just gonna go with it. The next one I have, more Dollar Tree stuff, are these two. And I made them to go together. And the pumpkins are from Dollar Tree. All of the stuff that's on here is from Dollar Tree, but the pumpkins are from Dollar Tree. And then I added a jute wire that's also found at Dollar Tree, and some sprigs and stuff at the top. And I got them to go together. And so they sit like this on my tiered tray, except for the fact that I didn't account for all the stuff on the front of them. And so they fall over. So to weight the back. But anyways, that's that. But I think they turned out really cute, and they sit nice next to each other on my chair tray. And so there's those two. I don't know if I asked about the Dollar Tree Christmas stuff or not. Oh well. If I did, I did. If I didn't, oh well, it wasn't important anyways. Okay, next finish that I've got is this one. And it's on a placeholder from Hobby Lobby that's shaped like a pumpkin. It's got little metal leaves and stuff on it. And I did the ruffle and learned later an easier way to do the ruffle because the way I did it made me cuss. So it was really, really difficult to put together the ruffle part. I learned that instead of using one string, you should use 2 strings, and that keeps it flat. I learned that after I made it. But anyway, so and again, all of the, if I haven't mentioned it, all these links and everything to all these patterns, they're all free patterns, and they're on Flosstube number 15 or on my Instagram or Mouse Potato Designs Facebook page. So that's how that one turned out, and the back is finished like this. And I can take it off and replace it with something else down the road if I want to, but right now I think it turned out pretty cute. All right, so there's that one. Next one is another little stand one, and it is Pumpkins and Pins is the name of the chart. And I turned a napkin ring, which I'll try to put the befores up here if I remember. But this is a napkin ring. And I just put a pin cushion on the top and some little rufflies at the bottom. And that's how that one turned out. And I think it turned out really cute. Next one I did was this one. And these are in no order, really. It is on a mini album chipboard tag shape that I added an easel to the back. I have a die that makes this. And that way it can set up, or this folds and I can hang it if I wanted to. And then I just did a real simple finish. I covered the whole thing with scrapbook paper from Simple Stories. And then I had this pom-pom trim from my stash, and that's all I had of it, was just enough to go around here. I covered a button that out of this pumpkin material that I had, and I just added a little bit of ribbon and a little ribbon at the top, and then it can sit and be displayed. And so that's what that one looks like. And the next one that I have is this one. I got the cutting board from Hobby Lobby. It was like 60% off. So was the napkin ring. I doubt I paid 50 cents for that at Hobby Lobby. So, but this was just a little bamboo cutting board that they had at Hobby Lobby. It was in the clearance section. And I added some twine to the top so it could hang, or it can sit if it wants to, if I want it to. I just put a little twine around the bottom, lace around the image itself, added a ribbon bow at the top with some of these little vines from Dollar Tree. And that's how that one turned out. And I'm really thrilled with everything on how it turned out. I'm proud of myself for following through on it. And so there's that one. Okay. People are driving by. Let's see. That one, those two, that one. Okay, this was the next one. And it is on a wood sign I got from Dollar Tree. Most of the stuff is from Dollar Tree. And I covered it with scrapbook paper. Again, Simple Story scrapbook paper. They're my favorite. And so I have a lot of it. And I just did a simple, you can kind of see it's like raised. I just covered it, a little piece of chipboard and added a border, simple border around it, and a little rag bow at the top with a button. And I had great plans for making like little pumpkins out of buttons and stuff to go on here. But once I got this far in it, I decided I just kind of liked it plain and simple, and yeah. So that is how that one turned out. And I can tell you that I have no idea what I talked about, because like we're like 10 minutes into this part of it and I know that it was like 40 minutes into it. So, but I can't go back. The last one I have to share is my favorite. And I knew this one when I saw all the parts that I picked up between Walmart and Dollar Tree. I knew in Hobby Lobby, I knew exactly what I wanted to do with it. And so this is what it looks like. And the big pumpkin, well, it's covered with chipboard right now, but the big pumpkin in the back came with the sign, and then I just kind of worked off of that. These little metal pumpkins are from a garland that I got at Walmart, and I took one of them and I covered it with the stitch so that it looked like a pumpkin. It was a pumpkin shape. And then I got the little pumpkin, this little pumpkin button in a pack from Hobby Lobby, I think. And then I got the scarecrow button from Walmart. And then I'm really proud of the big pumpkin right here, because I made that one using hot glue and a candy mold. And so I'm really proud of it. It looks really good. I think it looks really good. And the colors all go together. And I just really happy with how this turned out. This was a Joann's pick that I got. It was like buy one, get 50 of them free. I don't know how many it was. They're clearing out. And I added this pumpkin to it and a little bow, and it's ready to hang on the wall. And it's my favorite. I worked a couple of days trying to get it all worked out the way I wanted it to be. And I just really am thrilled on how it turned out. And I will insert a video right here that shows how I have it displayed on my tiered tray and my wall and stuff. They all go right there. And so you can see what sits next to me and I get to enjoy this year. I got, like I said, I don't know if I said, I don't know. I had set out to do 12 fall stitches. I stitched 10 of them. I've finished 9 of them. And I just have one more to finish that I hope to do this weekend. Probably what I'll work on if I get brave enough to try that Zoom in the Stitching 911 group. Boy, I hope I talked about that too. I hope that's where I was. Oh, I should have checked before I came back. But if not, next video. But the last finish that I have to do is this one, and it's Brouhaha by Plum Street Samplers, and it's not the whole chart. I just wanted this much, because what I'm going to do is I am going to make a mug cozy out of it. It's going to go around the mug, okay? And then on top of the mug, I'm going to make whipped cream out of the spackle and make a mug topper for it. So it's got whipped cream that comes up. I have a cinnamon stick. I'm gonna sprinkle it with cinnamon, and then it will have this on it, and that will be hopefully how it works. And so I have like the piping things and all that kind of stuff. So this is the only one I have left to finish out of everything that I stitched over the month of October. And so I can't wait to get it finished. And yeah, I'm just excited to get it finished. I've put that one off a long time because I have been totally and completely intimidated about making the mug topper. I mean, literally you put the stuff in a bag and you go around the top and let it dry. This is not hard, but I'm intimidated by it. And so, yeah. Anyways, we will see how it goes. My next video, I will have that done. But again, all of these were free charts. I have them linked in the description box below Flosstube number 15, or on my Instagram, or on my Mouse Potato Designs Facebook page. Instagram's Mouse Potato Designs. Also everywhere, Mouse Potato Designs. It's me. It's me. And if it's not me, somebody stole it. But this was the only one that I didn't get stitched. I got three that I didn't get stitched. And then it just didn't happen. This was one of them, Moon Over Blackbird, and it looks like this. And the other one was this mouse and pumpkin, and I didn't get that stitch. And then not too long ago, I found this one, and I'm going to keep it and I'm going to stitch it, but I didn't get it. I'm not getting it stitched this year. It'll be in my stash for next year, because I just loved it. Loved it. But it's just not gonna happen. So, y'all, you'd think I was new to this. Let's see. Okay, I do have, I'm not going to show very much of them because I don't have the photos together or anything like that, but I have a long list of free little charts I'm going to do for winter and Christmas. I have like a snowman, snowflake. I found this little pretty bird. And like I said, I have to get this all together, so I'll do a video in a week or so of like, I love this with the sheep and the little house, and then here's one with the 2 sheep. I doubt these 2 will get done just because they're quite large, but I'm not positive. I'm still collecting. I have a whole folder, and then I really like this one, and so I will get that together for the next video and share the freebies I plan to hopefully tackle for the month of November for winter stitching. And then December stitching, the only thing I am doing in December are 2 charts. The December Advent calendar chart and the Christmas sampler chart. That's it. I have them already kitted up. They're sitting over on the frame, and that's my plan for December stitching. I want to finish those 2 large charts. I haven't started them. Start and finish and frame those 2 large charts. So I'm trying to get all this stuff done in November so that December I can be like, just enjoy all my pretties and work on those 2. But I lied about the shopping. I guess I did get a little bit of shopping done. A little bit of shopping. I bought 2 charts because I was trying a new website, everythingcrossstitch.com, I think is what it is, or something. They seem to have good prices and a good selection of stuff, but they're like 1, 2, 3 stitch. Basically, you place your order, and even though their website says they have stuff in stock, they don't. And so I had a whole bunch of stuff canceled and blah, blah, blah. And it's just, I did a test one to see if they would cancel something in my order, just like 1, 2, 3 stitch every single time does. And they did. So I won't be ordering again unless I can't find it anywhere else. But I ordered Little House Needleworks My Sheep chart. And this one I thought about putting with the My Little Sheep Virtues, but I'm not going to. But I've had this on my wish list and it was on sale, so I got it. And then for a little, one of my, now this I will probably do in November is Country Cottage Needleworks, Fla La 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 La, Ornaments Classic Collection. I don't know if there's more to these, but there were sheep, and so with little stocking Santa hats and a Christmas tree, and so that's happening because that has to happen. And so I got that. And then Audrey sent me some happy mail, and that was so sweet of her. I wasn't expecting it at all, but oh my god, wait till you say. Okay, first she sent me this postcard, and it's so cute. Oregon, we're so close. I'm in Montana, she's in Oregon. We're practically neighbors. Hi, anyways, wait, east, that way, west. I don't know my directions. Anyways, she sent me this. That's right, it's a pumpkin witch sheep. So that's gonna have to happen. It comes with a little button and everything. That's so cute. And so of course I'm gonna have to go find the rest of the charts because apparently it's like a whole grouping of sheep that are dressed up. Well, I got to do that, right? And so thank you so much, Audrey. I love it. And her information, I've already talked about her, but her information is going to be linked down below. So do check her out. Weird random thing is that if you're looking for weird things to finish on, but just my husband brought this home from work. He doesn't work anywhere near a rodeo or anything like that, all right? Yeah. But anyways, he brought it home, and I thought, I don't know, it's been a long time since I've shown horses and needed a belt buckle. But what I saw in it was, first of all, it'd be a cool frame, so you could like hang it from the buckly part. So it would be, you know, like that if you wanted. I don't know. This could be totally stupid. But I loved the edge on it. And so I thought I could just put the finish inside and have just this cool edge. And that would be a cool finish. I don't know. Random. This is what happens when I don't leave me alone. All right, y'all. I know there was more to it. I know there was more that I talked about. Don't know what it was, but I'm sure that it was there. But, you know, I wanted to get a video up. I wanted to show the things that I had finished stitching. Wow, ignore the hair. I wanted to say hello and thank you. And I love this community. I love YouTube. I love Instagram. Instagram and YouTube are my two favorite things. I enjoy Facebook, but I feel most at home on Instagram and YouTube. I don't always feel like I have much to contribute, and I do try to keep up with people as best that I can. But the downside to having larger numbers is that there's a lot of comments, and it takes a lot of time. And for the most part, I've been keeping up on all of it, except for, like I said, Flosstube 15. I'm not going to go back and answer or respond. There was just so many of them, and I can't go back and rehash what I talked about, and so call it avoidance. But oh, I know what else I wanted to share. People were asking about what glue gun I like to use, and I actually like to use not a glue gun. I use Fabri-Tac the most. Fabri-Tac and art glitter glue the most, because I like a little bit of time to work with whatever I'm gluing down, but I also want it to stay permanent, and I want it to dry relatively quickly but still give me some wiggle time. And these two will dry permanent, and they won't fall apart in a year or two. Glue guns, depending on what you're gluing to, pretty much period. In general, it's not a glue that is designed to last the test of time. And so I try not to glue too much of the important stuff with a hot glue gun. Fabric, you can do it with fabric because it kind of bleeds into the fabric. But in general, I like to use these more than I like to use these. But if I do have to use hot glue, or I do want to use hot glue, and this is in my Amazon shop, you can do a search for it. It's the mini Surebonder, but my Amazon shop is amazon.com/shop/mouse potato designs. I will have that link down below. All of my favorites that I use on Amazon are found in my shop. I just put them there. You don't have to use the link. You can just go find out what you like and then search it for yourself. I don't really care. But the shop allows me to have everything together, so you guys can just peruse through what I talk about. But this will be in my shop, also on Amazon. And I love it. It's got a nice, great big kickstand that doesn't get in the way when you're using it. It has a little tiny itty bitty tip, and so you can get into really small places, and I really like it. And so that's the glue gun that I used. I've used cheaper ones and that kind of stuff, and you get what you pay for. I don't think that was too expensive. I think it was under $20 if I remember right. And so that somebody was asking me about that, so I wanted to share that. But these are actually the two glues that I use the most. And again, these are also, I get them on Amazon because they're cheaper there. I don't know anywhere local that you can buy art glitter glue. But Fabri-Tac you can buy in about any Walmart. I have a little one that I refill because this stuff has got like an acetone like base to it, and so it will take your fingernail polish off. If so, don't use it when you got fingernail polish on. But it gets really thick, and so I usually take a bigger bottle, put it into a little bottle, and then I have this one double sealed so that it won't get real thick, and then I use this little guy, and I got this originally at Walmart. So if you guys are looking for gluing things, but that's pretty much how I glue things. I can't think of anything else, but I will do a video next week with my November plans because I got to get my charts together. November's here basically Monday. Shit. And so I've got to get that done, and then I'll let you guys know. What are you guys working on for November? How did your October go? If you're on Instagram, I've been keeping up a lot better than I have been on Flosstube. I just haven't had a lot of watch time this past month. But if there's a particular thing you want me to see, just tag me in it, and I will take time to watch it. Remember to pop over and follow on Instagram if you want to be entered into, or you want to be up to date on that $50 Etsy giveaway that I will get posted sometime this weekend. And again, if I reach 7,000 on my YouTube channel, I will be posting a $50 gift certificate over here to either Amazon or Etsy. That'll be your choice. I'm doing an either or on YouTube because I do have a lot of paper crafting people that still follow me, and I know they like Amazon more than Etsy, but yeah. So do pop over and subscribe and follow and all of that kind of stuff so that you can be notified when the giveaways are going or when I update and that kind of stuff. And if you're interested, I will see you around the big wide web, and I will, like I said, this weekend I'm gonna make on that fake and bake mug topper. If you are in Stitching 911 and you're going to Zoom this weekend, let me know so that I'm not alone and with people I don't know, because it's scary. Do you guys have a group that you Zoom and meet up with? Is it like a local group? Is it something you found online? Something crashed? Where's your hangout for cross-stitching friends? I'd love to hear about it. Questions, comments, concerns, yada, yada, yada. Leave it all down below. And I will see you, hopefully. I cannot believe how many parts this has ended up in. Y'all, it's only been a couple weeks. You'd think I haven't done this before. 2009. Yeah, I've been around. Grace. I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much again for all of your kindness, and happy stitching, happy journaling, happy paper crafting, happy. Have a great time, and November, I am so ready for fall. Bring it on. Bye.